is Editing Kelsey here, and I wanted to come and let you guys know that in the video there's not going to be a lot of scenes of like my face or of anyone else's face, and that's just for privacy reasons, for my own privacy, for the employee's privacy. But there will be a lot of useful information that you guys will be able to hear. You'll be able to hear the conversations, but you won't be able to see the people. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys understand that, you know, it's for privacy. Yeah, you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll let you get back to the video. Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are getting ready to go in for my pre-surgery pre-testing. I still don't even know if I am having the surgery. So yeah. So I don't exactly know what this entails. So I'm gonna go in, get this done, and it's good for 45 days after servicing. I was told today that they are selecting patients to have the surgery done. I don't know what qualifies you to be able to have the surgery. I'm really hoping that I'm one that they choose. If not, you know, time is on my side and I have 45 days. So I'm gonna try to get some footage in there. If I can't, I'll catch up with you guys on the end. And until then, get ready for some of the worst camera views, angles, all of that ever. All right, let's get ready to go in.
Where we headed?
I believe pre-admission.
All right. Have you called in?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good to go. See you later. Goodbye.
Hi. Yes, ma'am.
You there?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you like a copy of your patient rights?
No, I'm fine.
And do you have an advance directive or living will?
No.
We'll bill the insurance. And do you agree to be treated at the hospital?
Yes.
Right. The hospital needs to contact you on the phone if they have any questions. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right. And then during your surgery, the doctor needs to photograph your surgery to show you or staff for clinical treatment. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right. Sign your name on that signature pad for me. Do you have your ID on you?
I do. Do you know if they've opened back up for electives yet?
As of right now, no. I mean, I know they're trying to squeeze people in whenever there's a free OR room, but
Yeah.
as of right now, I don't know.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
If yeah.
I know, it's frustrating because you're like, I need to know, and it's like, it's literally day by day.
Yeah.
We don't even know what it's going to be like in the afternoon.
Wow. Yeah. But I get it.
This gets you started. We're having surgery the 25th.
Yes, ma'am, I hope so.
I know. That's what we're shooting for anyway. So, let's see. Did he say, would this be at Hunts Hospital, Maine? Did he say, he didn't say.
I haven't.
Oh, where do you work?
I'm sorry?
Where do you work?
Oh, at the,
Okay, oh yeah, that would be. Hear all kinds of stories, I'm sure.
oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let me find you on here.
So, if I don't have my surgery on the 25th, do I have to come back to redo this? How does that work?
So, all the blood work and everything is good for 45 days.
Okay.
So, hopefully it will work, but if not, you got some time.
Okay.
There you are. You are scheduled January 25th, and I have your name. So Kelsey, Kelsie Danielle. Alright, and he is doing a gastrectomy sleeve.
Yes.
Okay. Goodness, were you in a car wreck?
Yeah, in 2017, it's pretty bad.
There's a lot of fractures in there.
Yeah.
What happened?
I was headed over Carl T. Jones, well, the mountain part.
Yeah.
And I lost control of my Jeep. at hydroplane.
Oh.
And someone hit me going about 60 miles an hour because, they just fly.
Oh.
And that's all I remember.
Yeah.
But I broke my jaw, my
Yeah.
back, collarbone, and like lacerations in my head and stuff.
Yeah.
It's traumatic, but I'm here.
You're okay,
So that's the most
God is
important.
good.
Absolutely. Funny because every time someone looks at my history, they're like, "Oh my goodness, what happened?"
What happened? How are you sitting there?
Yeah, I'm thankful for that.
Yeah. So CCLCMP, you're 33. Are you on blood pressure medicine?
No.
No blood pressure medicine. All right. So no heart issues whatsoever?
No. That's what I'm trying to prevent. Don't want to get to that.
Excellent. Good.
The only thing I think is the PCOS. I don't know if that falls in, but that's one of the reasons I gain weight and it just stays. I can't get it.
It's terrible. We were talking about that at lunch,
Going
that
away.
whole insulin resistant thing.
It's horrible.
It is.
I put in given, I sit a lot at my job, but
Yeah.
I've changed jobs. At my other job, I was a little more active, but this job, I've literally put on 12 pounds since last October. And it's like, what am I doing?
Yeah. Especially, yeah. I agree. And it only gets worse. I have not met anybody that has regretted this surgery, so it's exciting.
I'm ready. I think
Yeah.
because I've known since October that I was approved,
Yeah.
but I had to wait. So and then I have possibly have to wait longer. So I'm praying that
Yeah.
I know that the nurses they select, maybe if there's an OR room that opens up, they may select. So I'm praying that one will be open. But if not, all good things happen. I have to wait. And it's okay.
There's a reason.
Yeah. And I'm okay with that.
So when were you negative? When did you test negative?
The last test that we did, they did a big testing over there. I feel like that was at the end of November.
Okay. And any hearing aids?
No.
And you're not breastfeeding or pregnant.
No.
Just know that they will do a urine pregnancy test the day of surgery, so try not to empty your bladder like right before you go in the hospital. No dentures, missing teeth, chipped loose teeth, anything like that.
Well, the missing teeth, yes.
Got a couple. Okay.
That's from the
Yeah.
wreck.
Yeah.
I have a lot of
Got knocked out of your head.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have an advance directive or a living will?
No.
And you're not allergic to any medication?
No.
No trouble with like latex, adhesives, anything like that?
No, not to my knowledge.
All right. So do you take any medicine?
I was on metformin, but I don't take it at this time. I stopped many months ago.
Many months ago. So
Yeah.
no medication?
My inhaler. That's
Okay.
it.
The
Albuterol. Yeah, I think it.
Like a 90 microgram probably. And you take 2 puffs.
Yeah. And it's the 90.
And is that for asthma?
Yeah.
Alright, so they want you to bring that to the hospital with you
Okay.
the day of surgery. Anesthesia is probably going to listen to your lungs and they may ask you to take a puff or 2.
Okay.
That's it. Never had any types of blood clots, sickle cell trait, anything, just the asthma.
Yeah.
So, well, you said they gave you metformin at one time. Did they diagnose you as pre-diabetic?
Insulin resistant.
It's insulin resistant. Let me see if I can put that
And I know I should be taking it, but it just makes me feel really, really bad. I just don't care.
in. I understand. I understand. All right. So, what surgeries have you had in the past?
Just the one on my jaw to repair my jaw, and that's it. Oh, and yeah, that's it.
Okay. So, family history. They want to know with your mom and dad. Does anybody have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, heart disease? Socially, are you a smoker, former smoker?
No.
Never smoked.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel safe in your home environment.
Yes.
And so when you've had anesthesia, have you gotten sick or had any reaction with it?
I don't know.
Okay. They would have told you.
Yeah, I think I was.
Everything was fine.
Yeah.
So what about malignant hyperthermia? That's a genetic condition where people in the family run really high fevers with sick. Never heard of it. Good.
No.
And I don't think you've been out of the country the last 30 days.
No.
So have you ever had a blood transfusion?
No.
Would you accept blood if they needed to give you some?
Yes.
Good. All right. So let me get this paperwork from you.
I'm very nervous though. I think.
You know when I tell people you're human, I mean, I'd be worried about you if you weren't nervous. But it's like, and this is true in your case, there is more chance of you getting in a wreck on the way to the hospital than there is having surgery. Like, there's risk in everything we do, so getting in a car and driving is a higher risk than having surgery. So, if that makes you feel better, it makes me feel better.
It does.
So, I'm going to give you some soap we want you to take 2 showers with. You're going to take a shower the night before your surgery and then the morning of. You'll get in the shower and you'll use the soap from your neck to your toes, front and back, or washing your whole entire body.
Okay.
Don't get it in your private area or your face or hair. So get in the shower, wash those areas first with your soap. Rinse it off, come back with our soap everywhere else. Leave it on your skin for 5 minutes and then you'll rinse it off.
Okay.
Tells you exactly what to do. This is another sheet about preventing surgical site infections before your surgery and after, so read over that.
Okay.
They do want you to self-quarantine between now and your surgery. It doesn't mean you can't work. They're
Okay.
fine with you working. They just want you to minimize your exposure, continue wearing your mask, maybe not go to the grocery store, have somebody else go to the grocery store, stuff like that. So I don't know who's taking you, but you know, just pull up at that main entrance.
Mm-hmm.
You'll enter the hospital by yourself wearing your mask, taking your cell phone and the charger, and have whoever you want them to call have that phone number written down on a sheet of paper. So you know when you enter that main lobby, those main elevators lead you to the first floor.
Okay.
So there, when you walk in, you just get in those elevators. You don't have to go to admitting, because you did this today. You just go on up to the first floor. Whoever drove you, they can pull right, you know, to the attachment of the parking garage, or they can go get some coffee or eat or whatever, as long as we can reach them by phone.
Okay.
Did he say you're going to stay the night, or did
Yeah,
he say,
I think
okay.
they said I'll be overnight.
So, when you go in, you can take you anything you need from home in a small essential bag. You won't need your purse, you don't need any money, don't need your driver's license, don't need anything like that. But if you need something essential from home, a robe or
Right.
slippers or whatever, then you can pack a small bag. Make sure you take your cell phone charger. That's on there to remind you. Because when you get to your room and you have time, you can FaceTime your family and
Okay.
do whatever.
So there's no one allowed in the room.
No one's allowed in the room, and I don't foresee that changing.
Okay.
But they do and I have had several patients come back and tell me that they do an incredible job keeping the family up to date. So your family will be notified, and you'll have your phone that you can call to.
Okay.
So it's bad, but it's doable. All right, so that morning of your surgery, you'll take your second shower, no lotions, no powders. You can put deodorant on, put your clean clothes on that morning.
Okay.
You don't take any medicine. Make sure you bring your inhalers. I'll put those in there. Put that in there. Bring your inhaler. Make sure that if you have a headache or anything between now and your surgery, no Advil, no Trenaleve, naproxen, ibuprofen. The only thing you can have for pain is Tylenol, and no Excedrin, migraine, goody powders. All those have aspirin in it and Benadryl.
Okay. So nothing
Nothing like
besides
that.
Tylenol.
Just Tylenol. So, no metal on your body, no piercings. Don't wear any jewelry. You know, after the surgery, you can't take them. Anyway, I think all you can have after the surgery. I just know that people that have gastric sleeve, they can't have NSAIDs anymore. Anything that is an anti-inflammatory.
Oh wow.
I
Okay.
guess they will go over that. I think you meet with him again, don't you?
Yeah. On the 19th.
Yeah, look, I go around that. Did they go right there? Or
Yeah,
did they go-
typically it's in the middle, but maybe it's
Yeah, kind of squeeze your arm. Maybe it'll pump up for me a little bit
I
more.
haven't had blood drawn in a while.
That vein finally popped up, and I felt it. It was good.
Because I've had some people stick me. I'm like, okay, all right.
Hmm.
Especially on this.
Well, I was taught and trained by feel, and of course I'm so old I didn't used to wear gloves, so that's why I popped that finger up. But some people go by sight, and I just think you have to go by the feel.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of people out there that draw blood that do not need to be drawing blood because they traumatize people, and then people like me want to stick, and they're just traumatized.
So what is this blood work for?
So he is testing, making sure you don't have any infection, making sure that you're not anemic. He's checking your kidneys to make sure that all your electrolytes are good and your kidneys are strong enough for the anesthesia. He also will have your send your blood to the blood bank, and that way they will have it. If he needs it, it will already be typed. It's not a surgery that normally needs it. But. All right. So you do not need an EKG. We drew your blood. You got your soap and your instructions and everything's in the computer. So girl, you're ready.
Thank you so much.
Is COVID to go away?
Yeah.
All right, you guys, so I finished up my pre-testing. I'm gonna head to the house. The lady was super duper nice. Yeah, so now I'm even more ready than I was. A little less scared and a little more ready. Yeah, so I'm gonna head to the house, and yeah, that's about it. Simple pre-testing. I hope you guys were able to, you know, get something from the little clips that I have. Basically, the only testing they did on me is my complete blood cell count, to check if my electrolytes are good, to make sure that I don't have any infection and that my kidneys are functioning properly. So yeah, if you guys have not and you would like to be, please subscribe, become a member of my family. I would love to have you here, baby. Why haven't you subscribed yet? That's a good lighting. Make me look all glowy. But anyways, I'm gonna head to the house, go grab a lottery ticket, and I will see you guys later on in the week with another video. Love you all to the 10th power. Catch you later.